Hello guys, welcome to another video. So today's video is a test taken yesterday at Hither driving test center, the 5th of October 2021. So the test took place at 2:32 p.m. in the afternoon. Now this test was a sad fail because this was one of my best drivers. One of my best drivers has failed. Now, she failed because of the same thing I actually have continued to emphasize in all of the tests that I've uploaded so far, and also some of the videos I've actually put up. Now, it was the nerves. Now, if there was to be anyone I was so sure of that was going to pass, this was one of the learners. But she got too nervous and she made mistakes on some of the things that she'd normally not even have problems with. Now, as you would see through these videos today, she failed on two occasions. One was a meeting traffic situation, and the other one was failing to um, she failed to notice a no entry sign, which was the same no entry sign from the previous video that I uploaded, I believe, this Monday. Now, I'm going to emphasize the same thing I've already said many times, that every situation is different, and this has been proven by this last two tests that I've done these past 2 weeks. Now, they had the same exact situation. They missed the same no entry sign. Now, one of them got the chance and got lucky that she just got a minor for that situation. Now, again, like I said, it could have been what the situation was at the time. It could have been how she's driven so far up until that point. It could have been various different things and different factors. And the other one, which was this one, she did the same thing and unfortunately was a serious fault. So bear in mind, don't watch these videos and just think so much about doing the same thing you've seen in the video and all of that. Now, bear in mind, some things are good to take note of and try and work with them. But remember, the most important thing is your surroundings. Be more attentive to what's happening around you. Think of what you watch, but at the same time, you've got to remember that what is in front of you right now is more important than any other thing. And I would explain as we get through to some of these things. So, anyways, as you can see, she's just done a pull up on the left. Again, it's similar to the other one. Now, bear in mind, these tests on the 5th was the same route as the test on the 1st of October, if I'm right, or I believe it's 28th or 29th of September, but one of it, you can see it from the videos. Now they've gone through the same test route. Now at this point already, you can see again at this roundabout, she was hesitating a lot. There was no reason to be waiting here, and yet we waited for a couple of seconds while there was no car at all at the roundabout. That was nerves at work, literally. So, yep, now there was no point, or sorry, there was no serious fault here, but there was a minor, I believe. But that was not a cause to worry about. So, yeah, we'll wait and watch on as we go. So here was the junction we spoke about the last time where there was queue of traffic. Now, in this case, as you can see, there was no traffic. So there was no reason to start emerging out of the junction when it's not safe. Treat it and go through it as normal. Wait and wait until it's safe. And when it's safe, you can continue and move on, which is what she done. So that was fine here and there was no problem. Although the learner was actually making good progress on this road and her speed was very good with the traffic situation, but as this road changed into a double lane, if you'd notice, she kept to the right lane. Now, this was not a problem because there was no vehicles passing by on the left. But be careful, she could have stayed on the left lane because if there were other drivers behind that were trying to go past and then start passing her on the left, this could be an issue at that point. So be careful, keep to your left and just drive on the left. Even if you're doing 30, use the left lane because sometimes there'll be vehicles around you trying to go past 30 and wants to overtake you. We shouldn't be stopping them from passing safely on the right. So be aware of this, guys. Take notes of her speeds as she approaches all the humps on the road and see how she makes progress again after she goes over those humps. Now, that's a good practice. Now, remember, guys, ease off your gas and slow down ahead as you approach humps, and try not to use brake if you can. And the only way to do this is trying to get off that gas early enough. But if you can't, remember, check the mirrors ahead and brake gently as you approach the hump. And remember to move on afterwards. A lot of the times, learners slow down to go over these humps and then take a long time to move back up again to get up to speed. Remember, make progress after the hump. Remember when you're turning right at a junction to always get to your point of turn. Remember that your car should be positioned right opposite the cars coming out of the junctions. So at this point, your mirror would be in line with the center line of the road you are joining. This is where your turning point is. If you stay behind this point, you will be giving priority to cars emerging out of the junctions, and this is not the way it should be. Priorities should be given to cars on the main road, which is what she should have been doing at this point. Now, from this junction to the right, if you're focused ahead, you should have seen the no entry sign here. But from that junction again, you wouldn't see the road on the left. So don't think there's no road on the left and try turning right. Make sure you go past that junction and progress to the road on the left, because at this point you might actually be doing an independence drive. An examiner would tell you to follow the road. So remember, at this point, when you see that no entry sign, you may not see the road on the left. Also bear in mind that that road is narrow, so be prepared to give way to cars coming out of the no entry zone if they've already gone over the giveaway lines. But remember, you have priority because they should be giving way to you. So if your car is actually waiting behind that line, don't start hesitating and waiting for them to come out, because you should be going on and going through if it's safe to do so. At the next meeting traffic situation was where she got the second serious fault. Now, there was a black Range Rover coming out of a junction on the left. So bear in mind that that Range Rover was creeping out of the junction because the van on the side was blocking his or her view. And as soon as she saw that Range Rover creeping out, she should have gone into the space on the left. But because she failed to realize that and the Range Rover had to reverse out, she was given a serious fault at that point. So bear this in mind, plan ahead of you. If you see a car creeping out of a junction, especially in a meeting traffic situation, remember that they can't see you. And because you can see them, you should start preparing and planning to give way if it is safe and if it is possible, which in this case it was possible, but because she was probably nervous or not paying attention to that space on the left, she missed it and went ahead. Now, I don't know if you've noticed that there is some numbers on the top right corner of the screen. Now, this is something new that I'm trying to include on the videos that I upload for test route. Now, these numbers are map coordinates, and the reason why I put this up is so that as you watch these videos and you want to go and do some practice around certain areas, such as the two areas that she's had issues with today, you can actually put the coordinates on the screen at that specific time on Google Map or any other map you're using, and I believe the map should navigate you to that exact point. So let me know, guys, if you find this useful or if you think this is good. So if it's good, I would actually continue to put it on all of the videos. So this is something I'm trying out, and I would only know if I hear from you guys on the comments below if you want me to continue with the map or GPS coordinates or not. So this was the end or towards the end of the test, guys, and as you can see, and I believe you would agree with me, that the drive or the test was a good drive, but unfortunately there were two serious incidents that the learner was not able to keep in control. So remember, relax a lot. Relax, 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 relax. I cannot overemphasize it. Nerves is not going to help, it would only make it worse. And don't do tunnel vision. Don't just focus on one thing and one thing only. It's going to mean that you would lose focus on other things and you would actually not realize they're right in front of you, and of course you won't be planning for them. So learn to sweep the road, learn to focus ahead, and remember, priority should be ahead of you. Check your mirrors, check your surroundings, but the most important thing is your view ahead. So good luck with your test, guys, and I wish you all the best as you get prepared and as you get ready for your tests and as you take your test. So remember, if you wish to do some driving lessons around Southeast, Bermondsey, Surrey Keys, Camberwells and all of this area, don't forget to leave me a comment or ask for my contact details, and I would be glad to help you through it. And if you have any general questions regarding anything you might struggle with, don't forget, you don't have to be a learner with me. I'll be willing and able. I'll be happy to help. So yeah, good luck, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care and be safe.